Good day, everyone. I am Maseda Shiladi from BTV 2L FSMB. For this final project in TLE IC7, I and my groupmates choose the letter E, which is the teacher's training. As a future teachers, we want to know what are the possible challenges that the ST encounter during their training ground. The introduction, the area that we choose in the NPC is teacher training. The content of our presentation revolves around our experience in conducting interviews, specifically focusing on the daily experiences of teachers. This includes insight from both regular teachers and student teachers. Furthermore, our presentation delves into the various challenges they commonly encounter in the field of teaching. What is the functions of the Field Study Center about teaching education? The Field Study Center in Teaching Education serves several crucial functions, all aimed at providing aspiring teachers with practical experiences, skills, and insight to complement their theoretical learning. Here are some of key functions. The first bullet is a practical training ground. The primary functions of Field Study Center is to offer the real-world environment for aspiring teachers to apply their theoretical knowledge in actual classroom settings. This hands-on experience is invaluable in preparing them for the challenges they will face as educators. The second bullet, bridge between theory and practice. It acts as a bridge between the theoretical concept taught in a university classroom and practical realities of teaching. This bridge helps aspiring teachers connect the academic knowledge with the day-to-day responsibilities and complexities of managing a classroom. The third bullet, observation and participation. The center provides opportunities for student teachers to observe experienced educators in action and gradually transition into active participant in teaching and learning process. This observation and participation contribute to the development of teaching skills. The fourth bullet, mentorship and guidance. Through partnership with schools, the Field Study Center facilitates mentorship programs where student teachers work closely with experienced educators. This mentorship provides guidance, feedback, and constructive criticism, fostering professional growth and development. For the fifth bullet, reflective practice. It encourages reflective practice wherein student teachers critically analyze their teaching experiences. Reflection helps them identify strength, area for improvement, and strategy for enhancing their teaching effectiveness. For the sixth bullet, professional development, the center offers professional development opportunities, including workshops, seminars, and training sessions. These sessions cover various aspects of teaching, such as lesson planning, classroom management, assessment strategies, and in the integration of technology in education. And for the seventh bullet, assessment and feedback. Student teachers undergo assessment and receive feedback from both mentor teachers and university faculty. This assessment helps them understand their progress, strengths, and areas that require further development. For the eighth bullet, community engagement. Some center some centers emphasize community engagement by involving student teachers in the outreach programs, community service, or partnership with local organizations. This engagement fosters a sense of social responsibility and community awareness. For the ninth bullet, research and innovation. Depending on the center's focus, it may provide opportunities for the student teachers to engage educational research project or innovative teaching practices. This exposure encourages a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation to evolving educational trends. For the last bullet, integration of technology. In the modern educational landscape, field study centers often integrate technology into the teaching and learning process. This allows student teachers to familiarize themselves with educational technologies and explore their potential application in the classroom. Let's call the next presenter, Ms. Sharella Lagarde.
Thank you, Ms. Sheila Maceda. And now, let's continue the discussion. How the unit are operates. The term Field Study Center is quite broad and can refer to different types of centers or facilities depending on the context and the specific educational institution or program. However, I'll provide a general overview of how a field study center related to teaching education might operate. First bullet, purpose and objectives. A field study center in teaching education typically serves as a practical training ground for aspiring teachers. Its primary purpose is to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge gained in classroom and the real-world challenge of teaching. Second bullet, partnerships with schools. These centers often establish partnerships with local school or educational institutions. These partnerships provide aspiring teachers with opportunities to observe and actively participate in classroom activities, gaining hands-on experience. Next bullet, supervised field placement. Student teachers are usually assigned to classroom under the supervision or experienced mentor and teachers. This allows them to apply teaching strategies, manage classrooms, and interact with students while receiving guidance and feedback. Next bullet, reflective practice. Field Study Center emphasize reflective practice where students, teachers critically analyze and evaluate their teaching experiences. This reflection helps them to develop a deeper understanding of teaching methodologies, student learning, and classroom management. Next, professional development. The center may organize workshops, seminars, or training sessions for student teachers to enhance their professional skills. This could in, this includes sessions on lesson planning, assessment strategies, technology integration, and other relevant topics. Next, collaboration with educators. Collaboration with practicing educators and researchers is often encouraged. This helps in keeping the program curriculum up to date and relevant to current educational trends and research findings. Next, technology integration. In modern teaching education programs, there's often a focus on incorporating technology into the learning and teaching process. The Field Study Center may provide opportunities for student teachers to explore and utilize educational technology tools. Next, assessment and evaluation. The center typically assesses the performance of student teachers through evaluations, portfolios, and feedback from both mentor teachers and university faculty. This assessment helps in gauging the effectiveness of the teaching education in program. Next, community engagement. Some field study centers also engage with the local community, involving students in community outreach programs or service learning. This provides a broader perspective on education and foster a sense of social responsibility among future teachers. And last, research opportunities. Depending on the center's resources and focus, there may be opportunities for student teachers to engage in educational research projects contributing to the broader field of education. And now, let's call the next presenter, Ms. Feby Asenha.
Thank you for that informative report, Ms. Shirella Lagarde. And now let's moving on. But before that, I just want to introduce myself. I am Maria Feby Cecilia Jana Aseno, and I am talking about what are the possible challenges that the Field Study Center for Teaching Education is supporting in teaching and learning. So the first is the limited resources. Insufficient funding and resources may hinder the ability of field study centers to provide adequate training materials, technology, and facilities for both students, teachers, mentor education. So for me, to solve the challenge of limited resources, the project processes to create and implement an individual learning management or system or LMS for field study centers. It involves maintaining a monitor of increased training material accessibility, working with technical experts to improve the LMS and addressing research issues directly through the LMS. The second possible challenges is the availability of quality mentors. Finding experienced and effective mentor teachers can be challenging. The availability of qualified mentors who can provide meaningful guidance and support to student teachers is crucial for a successful study program. Solution. As of today's generation, the best solution for this problem is using a classroom lectures camera because classroom camera technology have emerged an indispensable component of blended learning environments that will encourage students to participate and greatly enhance the effectiveness in engaging learning. Technology foster an interactive and learning atmosphere, which student participation will improve as well as comprehension and retention. That leads to successful field study program. Let's welcome to our next reporter to be reported with Miss Kelame Dimafiles.
Thank you, Miss Ferry, and I am Kylie Magdamapelis, the next reporter. Number 3. Time constraints. This is the challenges that student teachers encounter. Balancing the demand of classroom teaching, coursework, and field experience within a limited time frame can be challenging for student teachers. Finding sufficient time for reflection and professional development is essential but often difficult. And to solve the challenges that they encounter, they can have autonomous robots because an autonomous robot is an intelligent machine that can perform tasks and operate in an environmental independently without human control or intervention. If they are limited in time, they can use it to reduce the time of the professor and it can be done or act for them. Number 4. Integration of technology. This is the challenges. Keeping up with the rapid evolution of educational technology and ensuring that student-teacher are well-versed and its effective use can be persistent challenges. Center need to provide training aligns with current technology trends. And to solve the problem or to solve the challenges, the best solution here is a learning management system because we are all know and we are aware that almost every day new types of technology are being released. It is crucial for both teachers and students to learn how to use these technologies to facilitate their work in learning process. This way, we can stay together in our ever challenging future. Next slide. And to solve the challenges that they encounter, this is the types of solution we can use or they can use. Learning management system, classroom lectures camera, autonomous robots, and learning management system. My group mates with Sir Mickey Charles Latorre, one of the student teachers of MPC major in automotive. These are the reporters, Sheila Maceda, Sherella Lagarde, Kyla Midimapelis, and Maria Feby Cecilia Asen. And that's all. Thank you for listening.